Assalamualaikum. My name is Tengku Fatimah Tika binti Tengku Ismail and my metric number is 27029. And now I will present about the differentiation between Islamic accounting and conventional accounting. So the first aspect we will look at the sources of income. Okay, so for in Islamic accounting, the principle and rules of Sharia should be followed in order to achieve a certain socio-economic objective. Why? In the conventional accounting, it's comply to set standard by the international and the national boards. So the second differentiation between Islamic accounting and conventional accounting is the focus of the principle. In Islamic accounting, it must identify the socio-economic and religious event and sensation. Why? In the conventional account, the focus is to identify the economic event and the transaction. And the other differentiation is report preparation. In Islamic account, the report must be holistic, while financial and non-financial must prepare based on the economic, social, environmental, and the religious events and transactions. While in conventional accounting, the report is prepared based on the historical concept to measure the value of asset and the liabilities. Okay, so next is the source of income. In Islamic account, the elements of usury or interest and the other unlawful transaction is not accepted and prohibited in Islamic accounting, while in conventional accounting, all sources of income that are not against the Western law are accepted.
Hi, my name is Fatinur Shazoni binti Azmi. The metric number is 270299. So today I'm going to brief about the Islamic worldview of accounting and accountant. Islamic accounting is the control of movement, the cash or property with careful and organized record. The aim of the establishment of this financial report must be stating the truth, certainty, and fairness to those all parties involved. So in short, I can say that Islamic accounting can be described as practicing all the positive norms and good self-value while seeking God's will and the order in the form of Prophet Sunnah. So the person who involved in accounting activities has been called as accountants. Accountant is an individual that will doing the work of measuring, analyzing, researching, and ensuring the true financial report. Furthermore, accountant is also a career or a profession that is very well known around the world because of its attractive job scope and also high month salary. But however, to become an accountant, we must have these following characteristics. So that's all for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Islamic accounting is very important to be practiced because of that. Conventional accounting is unsuitable to an Islamic society because of conflicting value. The High Commit Council is responsible for monitoring all dealings in Islamic banking to ensure that every product and service offered by the financial institutions complies with Sharia law. Secondly, an Islamic accounting system needs to be in place to uphold justice and avoid oppressions because conventional system more to business and not to help people. Lastly, main factor that all their transactions must be handled without involving any elements of interest. This is because of Islam prevent its ummah from giving or even taking consumer riba.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Atira binti Hamdan. My metric number is 271125. Now I want to explain about AUFI and MASP. So we go to AUFI first. That we know AUFI is accounting and auditing organization for Islamic financial institution. So AUFI is a leading international non-profit organization for the global Islamic financial industry. This organization founded in 1991 and headquarters at Bahrain. This organization was established to promote and maintain Sharia rule for Islamic financial institution. So I have a several objective about this AUFI, but I just take one objective. It is AUFI develop thinking about accounting, auditing, and so on, with that really related to Islamic financial activity and also taking into account international standard that comply with the Islamic Sharia rule. Now we continue with MSB. As we know, MSB is Malaysian Accounting Standard Board. So MSB is an authorities body to develop and publish accounting standard for Malaysia, and also to ensure the quality and enforcement accounting standard. So MSB was established under Financial Reporting Act 1977. One of the objectives for MSB is MSB develop a high quality accounting standard for financial reporting that benefit to customer, supervisor, auditing, and the public. Now we continue with their impacts on accounting practices. So for AUFI, the impact on accounting practices is they have a positive impact that AUFI apply a good ethical practice to Islamic financial institution. So for MSB also give impact on account practices. One of their impact is a good impact actually. It is about MSB can establish the good quality for financial standard.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Wanur Ain Atiyah binti Wani. My metric number is 272058. Now I will explain about why ethics can play an important role in more ethical Islamic accounting practice. In accounting profession, individuals should have a great responsibilities to the general public because accounts provide information about companies that allow people to make investment decisions for retirement, child education, and major purchases. Individual in the accounting profession must be a level of confidence in the knowledge and behavior of the accountant. Ethical behavior is required in the accounting professions to prevent fraudulent activities and gain the trust of the public. In Islam, accounting is including in transaction, hence its development left to human wisdom because basically all activities muamalah is allowed unless there is propositions that forbid it. Because of Islam is a holistic religion, therefore in implementing transaction are not allowed contrary to the Quran and Sunnah. That's all from me. Thank you.
Review a recent article on AUFI standards. We have found one article made from Faculty of Accountancy, University Technology Mara, Shah Alam, Malaysia. The title of this article is The Influence of AUFI Accounting Standards in Reporting Islamic Financial Institution in Malaysia. This article focuses on issues related to the requirement of Islamic accounting standards in reporting on Islamic financial institutions in the Malaysian context. In part of discussion from this article showed, because of the development of IFI is over the year has led to the reporting position has also grown consistently with the growth of IFI around the world. Because the IFI industry is dominated by the West and there are differences of Islamic principle, it is difficult for AUFI accounting standards to penetrate the market of this industry except Malaysia, as it is said to be very liberal, as all four sections have been referenced in formulating IFI products different among Muslim countries depending on SAC agreement in those countries, which results in the launch of many IFI products in this country. Further research from this article, we found that how this industry offers Sharia-compliant products aimed at achieving sacred objectives and their respective accounting practice need to be explored. from this article. However, there were respondents who preferred the accounting behavior by Alfie to describe product contract in accordance with Islamic principle because separate accounting standards to IFI are not applicable globally.